Beach. And what a beach Shore Travel had laid out for us on the island of Mahe. The Maya luxury resort and spa with its Balinese-inspired design was a treat for Oscar, who told us something few people know, that he has a fascination with architecture. He sees endless varieties on his travels, and Richard Weilers was keen to expand those horizons.
Richard, this place is absolutely amazing, but I believe there was quite a journey to get it to what it is today.
Sokosan is a group that is really made on experiences, and when we got this incredible peninsula, we decided to do something really special. So we went on an international journey, and part of the journey took us to Bali, and we stayed in some of the best hotels in the world. And through that, really, we came up with using the 5 senses as the model on which how we were going to treat our customers.
You really have something special here.
We wanted to take advantage of the big spaces, so we kept the windows and everything wide. We kept it in the nature. Every villa has got a private pool of about 8 meters. We've got a phenomenal private bath that is in the open, so it's a very romantic setting. And really what we want to do is really encapsulate the romanticist view of a holiday in the Seychelles.
Meanwhile, we were fast getting to know another Oscar Pistorius. This chopper ride arising out of his confession that he's been working on his private pilot's license for 2 years. Just because he was the first amputee to win an able-bodied World Championship track medal and wants to repeat that at the next Olympics doesn't mean he's too goal-driven to stop and smell the roses.
It's absolutely mind-blowing.
Oscar, is this anything like running and winning a gold medal?
At the end of the day, that's my job and what I strive for, but I've got such a love for nature and we live in such a beautiful world that to be able to travel and see different places, I mean, this is pretty special.
BCom marketing student Sam shares that love of the outdoors, of going to the movies together, and happily joins Oscar at the gym.
How did you guys meet?
We've got a friend that's a mutual friend and we started spending time with each other and yeah, just took things really slowly and really enjoyed each other's company. So yeah, it's been something pretty special for us.
Sam, what have you come to love about Oscar?
He's lots of fun, has so much energy. I can't actually keep up with him.
Oscar, what I've noticed is that you see the best in people, and I think that's what Sam loves about you.
She's just really laid back and she understands some of the demands that I have, and it makes my life a lot easier spending time with someone that's you're very caring and
You're both blushing.
My face is the color of her dress.
Next morning, the quiet round the pool at Paradise Sun Hotel may have had to do with half the guests watching The Man on the Beach. Voted among Time Magazine's 100 most influential people, Oscar takes it all in his stride.
You're fun, you're fearless, have absolutely no boundaries. Have you always been like that?
I think as growing up, we grew up in a typical South African family, so yeah, it was always just very active, played a lot outdoors, had a lot of fun, and I think that really contributed to allowing me to overcome my disability and just enjoy life.
Did you always know you wanted to be a sportsman?
I always knew I wanted to do sports. I didn't think I was ever going to have the opportunity to do it as a profession. But I mean, I really enjoyed it. I participated in as many sports as I possibly could. Some of them I really sucked at, others I really enjoyed. But track just happened to be the one that suited me the best, and I got stuck into that just after I turned 17.
Your prosthetics are really fascinating to me because you do everything. I saw you running, I saw you like playing with water, and I'm like, don't, but you just keep going at it.
I'm a bit worried because I'm not supposed to be in the water with these. They do rust. But yeah, the guys that make my prosthetic legs have been doing so for many years. They're the same guys who make the running ones and the everyday walking prosthetics. But my everyday prosthetic legs, the ones I'm wearing now, they've got a soft cosmesis on the outside, so they look as natural as possible. They're very comfortable, and then obviously the running ones, they don't have to look great, but they do the job.
Life after sports, what are you hoping to do?
Well, I've been involved in a landmine project for several years, mostly Mozambique, where we've been making prosthetic legs for people that have been maimed by landmines. After sport, I really like to be more involved in that kind of work.
And of course, are we going to see you at the next Olympics?
That's the plan, so get back into training in a couple of weeks, back to reality, and every season's about being stronger and better than the previous year. Rio 2016 will obviously be another highlight and hopefully end on a top note there, and looking forward to that quite a bit.
If Oscar has sponsorship deals in the millions of dollars from the world's biggest sports and fragrance brands, some offers you can't put a price on.
I got something else for you, but there's only one.
This is beautiful. How do you make it?
It's just some trick with the leaves.
This is gonna be a hard one, guys, since there's 3 of us and one hat. I think a game of Ching Chong Cha will settle all of this.
I think so too. I think so too. Are you ready? Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, typical, eh?
I know!
I guess you could go best out of 3.
Neither the blondes always win, man!
Oh well, it's one of those things then. Thanks very, very much.
While Sure Travel kept up the pace of the itinerary, Oscar shared his interest in breeding horses and his love of motorbikes. In fact, almost any form of transport.
I must say, when we stepped onto Ladik, life just stepped back a little bit and everything is super chilled here.
I want to ride on that thing. Rasta,
Yeah, man.
how are you?
Fine, man.
Can we have a ride on your cart?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Quick, yeah.
Now this was the very antidote to a crazy busy 2012 season.
A huge congratulations. You've added 2 more gold medals to your Olympics rack.
This Summer Games was a dream come true. I was managed to make the Olympic final and post one of my fastest times in the semi-final at the Olympics. And then going into the Paris, I was hoping for at least a place in the 100 meters. Wasn't meant to be. I came 4th, but I got beat by a good friend of mine, Anu Furi. The 200 was really the tough one. You know, I really didn't want to ever lose a race, especially in that way. And that was quite tough. I ran a great race, and it was a really difficult time to kind of get through. But I came back for the 400. I ran a Paralympic record there and got a gold, and then we got a gold in the relay. So scored another 2 golds from this games, and it was kind of a very sweet memory. Finishing the last events of the Summer Games and able to run that 400 in the stadium in front of the crowd was a dream come true.
We were watching at home and just rooting you on and hoping you'd win.
We came down before breakfast and read through literally hundreds of emails every day that people all around the country had sent in, and I mean that makes it worthwhile. It makes it a lot easier to deal with that pressure, and I'm really grateful to everybody who sent through emails and supported us.
We come to the smallest island in the Seychelles and they all just come flocking at you.
Pretty awesome. I mean, I've been very blessed to be out here. I think there are a lot of Italian tourists here. I'm based there every year, so maybe that's the reason.
What's life like in Italy?
It's pretty neat. I mean, we're there from May to September every year with my training group, and my coach comes out. We're in a very tiny town, only 11,000 people. It's a bit bigger than this place, but it's a blessing being out there. Great weather, great people, and enough of that. I'm going to put down my coconut. I think we should hit that because I've never seen something that magnificent. So race you guys to the water.
Quickly, Sam, let's meet him!
And before an icy November, when he accepts an honorary doctorate from Scotland's University of Strathclyde, Oscar busts the kind of moves he did on the Italian version of Dancing with the Stars. This one they call the Muccia.
What an amazing evening, you know, we've had so much fun here, and tonight the dances, the whole rhythm, the vibe, couldn't have asked for anything better.
It's been absolutely amazing spending time with you. I know you'll keep the South African flag high and the Oscar Pistorius flag even higher. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much for everything, and to all the South Africans that support me, it means a lot. Thank you.
Whoa! See, they could see you had something in you.
We'll leave them to do it.
The magnificent Seychelles are as good as they look and well within reach. Contact your Sure Travel consultant today to tailor-make a package to suit your needs and budget, be it Seychelles or any destination around the world. Check out suretravel.co.za for more details. Sure Travel. Make memories for life.